Hey guys, so I'm doing an analysis of our game against the Falcons. Just a quick recap on the game. Um, Overall, it wasn't too bad. Both teams were pretty even, but I'd have to say the Falcons did outplay us. The big X factor was indeed Martin. He saved us a lot, and I think he pretty much stole us that game. Uh, Props to the other goalie too. I talked to their coach, is Coach Chris, as you might have seen in some of the clinics. But yeah, he told me their goalie is that was actually his first time playing goalie. So great job on both goalies. Lots of props there. Okay. Anyway, moving on to the analysis. Just a quick caveat. Okay, and I'm sure some of you don't even know what caveat means. Quick word of caution, I should say. Um, So my experience with hockey is that I didn't play hockey growing up. Okay, I started playing in leagues when I was an adult, like when I was 18, and I've been playing for 16 years or so. So everything I say is not necessarily right. Okay, I can definitely be wrong about some things. I'm sure other coaches would disagree with some of the things I'd say, but yeah, if that is the case, if you're a travel coach or any other coach you've had in the past uh, told you something completely opposite of what I said, that's fine, and we'll discuss it, and might perhaps their arguments are much better. Maybe we shouldn't be throwing the puck back to the quiet zone or something. Okay, that's more like a roller thing I picked up, but yeah, I'm definitely open to talking about it. I'm definitely not saying my way is the absolute right way. That's definitely not the case on everything. Okay. So keep all that in mind as I'm going over the video, because I'm gonna kind of talk as if a lot of these are absolute truths. Anyway, so the three things I want to focus on offensively when we have the puck. Okay, one, headman the puck. Okay, maybe it's two words. I don't know. Headman the puck. Um, I'm not sure. That means if your teammate is just one or two steps ahead of you, you should usually pass them the puck as long as they have room. Okay, you're not going to just have one guy um, just carry the puck all the way in. All right. Um, I'll definitely talk more about this as we get into the videos. The second thing, the quiet zone. Okay, I don't know if that's a technical term. It's just a term I picked up from watching a lot of videos I got from another coach. So he calls that zone behind the net in your own zone the quiet zone. Quiet zone because usually nobody is there, and it's usually a safe spot to put the puck in when your team is initiating a breakout. Okay, third, I'll go into some support concepts. Okay, very important. Um, let's go on to the defense. So defense, angling. Okay, I'm going to talk a lot about that. And by the way, I already recorded 3 videos. I'm doing this little intro video after, so I actually know what I talked about. But yeah, I went a lot into angling. Number two, don't puck watch, body up. So what that means is, especially with one-on-one defense, you're not watching the guy with the puck on his stick. You're not watching the puck on the guy's actual stick. You're watching his body. Okay, you're not focused too much on the puck. And third, cover middle of the ice. All right, especially for you defensemen. I guess I don't know if this is a real big emphasis, but yeah, we'll go over. We'll definitely go over that. But if you don't remember anything about the video, because I'm gonna cover a ton of things, bunch of stuff. And it's not necessarily organized. It's just I just played our game through, and I'll just talk about a bunch of different topics randomly. But these are the 3 major points of emphasis for I guess offense, and these 3 for defense. So memorize these 6 things if you don't remember anything else about the video. Okay. So all the videos combined, first, second, third period, are 2 hours total. I know that's a lot, so don't watch everything at once. Take it in chunks. Watch half an hour at a time, maybe. Um, but please do watch these. You know, I I'm hoping I'm hoping all of you watch it, of course, and it'll really help, especially for you newer players. If you're wondering why you're not getting, no one's passing you the puck, or it's not that people are trying to avoid passing to you. You have to learn to get into positions and to learn to get open so that people can't pass you easily. I guess that's it. Let's just go right into the analysis. All right, guys. So right off the bat, we have play that goes for over 4 minutes with no stoppages. So be sure to have responsible shifts. Okay, so what that means is you have to look at the clock, see when you get on, and you want to be off by a minute to minute 30. Okay. Anyway, I'll just go ahead and start this. I got a lot to talk about. Okay. All right. So right off the bat, we win a face-off, and it's important to have a plan when we win the face-off. In a future video, I'll go over our positioning for all face-off strategies in the neutral zone, in the offensive zone, and defensive zone. Okay, but for now, to simplify it, when we win the face-off, you want to make sure you push it up quickly. Okay, or if you get it, you pass to your other D-man, and he or she pushes it up to the other forward. Okay. So one thing with you, Ethan, and I know you didn't play you've never played defense really. So this is why I'm doing this, by the way, so you guys can all learn, right? I know a lot of you haven't done this or learned something. Don't worry about it. But anyway, recurring theme for you, Ethan. You're gonna probably hold the puck too long several times. As a defenseman, you want to get the puck out to your forwards quickly. Okay. Just going to just keep playing it. Okay, and Austin, you want to headman the puck to Jacob there, right? He has a half step on this guy. Instead of making a move on the inside, just pass it to him. Yeah, that brings me to this. Maybe I'll post at the beginning. I'm not sure yet, but headman the puck, all right, guys? When you have the puck, headman. That means give it to the guy. If there's someone in front of you, even if it's just 2 feet, you pass it to him. By the way, sorry for the 2 girls. I'm gonna keep saying him just because it's easier, right? The other thing I'm gonna talk about, I'm gonna bring up a lot. Support, 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 support. I'm gonna put that exclamation mark because that's very important. So we need anytime somebody has a puck, you want to give them frontside and backside support. What that means is you want to give them a pass in front of him and perhaps another pass, not necessarily behind him, but you basically want to give him a pass to his backhand side and forehand side. Okay, 2 different options. So when you don't have the puck, your goal is to find open ice in which you can support him. So naturally, here, I think that's Ellie. You want to go toward the board and support him right away on the board. All right, we already have the support here. Okay, and also we want someone else coming in and crashing the net. So that's Ethan, by the way, and I'll get more about this. But as the other defenseman, you want to be more towards the middle of the ice if your other defenseman is on the side. Okay, you have to always imagine if he coughs it up, you have to make sure you catch. Like if that guy poked the puck from him somehow, you always want to be able to catch him, and it's very hard to do from here as opposed to starting from the middle. Okay. Now in NHL, I know you'll see defensemen like this a lot, and they'll make that D to D pass, but that is dangerous. Okay. Usually when NHL players do it, it's because they're very sure that won't get picked off. Okay. It's safer play in general. I shouldn't say safer, but if you were standing here and that pass gets picked off, you can at least always come back and get it. Okay, sorry. So I'm talking about 2 different things here. So going back to the support, and the board support's right there. Go right to the board. Okay, and Cash has nothing to do but to just dump it down there, kind of. Okay. Okay, so he kind of gets beat one-on-one. Great back check here by Jacob. Okay, but we've got to make sure we catch this guy here. That's the important thing. If that guy charges in, and he probably won't give a pass to him, but he should. But it's important that you cover a man. And who is that? I think that's Austin, maybe? No, it's Ethan. Okay. It's also important that you get inside position on him. You're useless here. Okay, if he gives him a pass, you can't cover that. So you have to really turn on the jets. I'm not sure if I could say haul ass here, but yeah, you gotta haul ass, alright? Turn on the jets and You know what? I think I'll edit that out. But anyway, yeah, turn on the jets and cut them off. Okay. Alright, anyway. So, this brings me to another point for defense. Don't puck watch, okay? Don't puck watch, body up. That's actually a couple different things, but for one thing, we have everybody looking at the puck. So we want one guy going after the puck. I think that's Cash. So you want him? No, that's not Cash. I think that's Ellie. And so one person needs to back off and catch any trailers. Okay. Okay, with that, well, he did get an okay shot. Okay. And here's a good example. Headman the puck. Okay. This game is not about beating guys one-on-one. It's about passing around them. It's about team play, okay? Hockey is the ultimate team sport along with soccer. You have to use your teammates, especially once you get to a certain level where everyone knows how to play D. You have to learn to pass and headman. Okay, and Austin actually would have had a breakaway there. I think there's a breakaway. I don't know if there's another guy back there. Okay. And also, you're going to slow him down. Even if you carried all the way up. Now Austin has to stop at the blue line, right? So you don't... It's only one guy going in with speed. Okay. And here, let's see, where's Ethan at? Okay. So you pass it and... Hold on. So the defenseman, you want to be responsible. So here, you see the puck goes loose. By the way, Cash, you got knocked over by Ellie. You get some, hit that weight room. Anyway, just kidding. Anyway, you see that puck squirt off, you gotta really turn on the jets again and come back. Right? You have to anticipate as a defenseman. Being a good defenseman isn't about, it's not about being skilled. It's about being smart, okay? And one thing that's very underrated, by the way, Martin, great stop on the breakaway. That guy makes a ton of breakaway stops. Oh, hold on. Alright, so I was saying, as a great defenseman, you just have to be smart, and I think one thing that might be underappreciated on this team is Cash. Cash is, no pun intended, Cash is money for defense. That's why I like having him there. Okay? Although I'll probably put you on for the next game, but, yeah, very underrated. I think he helps his team a ton. Okay, so here, you have a slight 2-on-1. I can't tell who's in front. I'm pretty sure Jacob is slightly in front of that guy. But instead of making that one-on-one move, which you can if you think you can beat him, but better play is to just try to make that a 2-on-1 and give it to Jake. Okay, Jacob. I don't know if I have to always call you Jacob. Yeah, so you probably should have passed that there. Alright, and so this is what I was talking about, one of my key points here. Cover middle of the ice, right? No breakaways. So Cash does a decent job of that. Okay, hopefully, so see how it's kind of in the middle, but hopefully you have to kind of always have your head watching everything. If you look like you got caught off guard a little bit by him, but fortunately you're in the middle enough, and the pass isn't good enough. So you're able to catch him. Good. And here, I'm going to pause the video here, okay, and talk about a quick thing on breakouts. Okay, so in order to have controlled breakouts, you need to put the puck in the quiet zone. So what do I mean by controlled breakouts? That's where you have someone, a defenseman, just standing back there, and you don't have someone chasing you, okay? And you have, like, their defensemen are just kind of sitting around. So you have a controlled breakout, meaning you have plenty of time, okay? And what do I mean by quiet zone? Where is the quiet zone? I talked about this in our practice. Right here, okay? Right behind the net. And it's called the quiet zone because typically the other team will not be there, okay? And even if they are, it won't be the most dangerous spot to put it in. So if you're not sure where to throw it, a lot of times it's good to throw it into the quiet zone when your team is like scrambling on defense or something, okay? And I have that in my notes. Yeah, quiet zone, alright? So you're going to throw the puck to that quiet zone a lot. Or carry it to the quiet zone. So, let's see. So, we just saw Cash take the puck, and I think I've seen it almost every single time. someone's going to skate, and they're going to skate all the way across, and they're just going to fling it out, okay, and try to pass someone. Don't do that. As strong defenseman, you want to come back here, and you want to stop, okay, and let everybody kind of set up. Now, we haven't, I think watching all the teams, no one really breaks out that well. So this is something we can kind of work on throughout the season. But we want to stop right here, and we want everybody else in movement. So when we did that practice, there was a point. There's a reason why I had you guys swing in, go behind the net, and then swing up, and getting it past. Okay. And then eventually we'll have a center as well who just kind of goes here, and he can get a second pass. All right. But sorry, I'm making things too complicated. First things first, you want to get the puck going with speed. So doesn't matter how you do it. You want to swing down. Most people just kind of stay on the boards and sit there. And sometimes in ice that's okay. But especially at this level, I feel like it's probably a lot easier just to get the puck and go up with speed. Okay, you don't always have to go behind the net. You can also sometimes, make a move like this where you're cutting across and you go below that line. Okay, and typically you're gonna get the pass right at these lines. All right, and yes, you can also get the puck going down, which I'll talk about in the future. You can get the puck going down, but the problem is, which I learned with especially lower level play, they don't know how to bring it up quickly or to pass to a centerman. A lot of times they bring the puck right back into their own zone. All right. So for now, we're going to work on a bottoms-up approach. So what that means is I kind of don't want you to pass it to someone coming back to our zone. You can, but I would rather avoid it. So if you don't get that pass ready, you just keep skating. Just keep skating, go behind the net, and then swing up. I ideally want you defensemen to pass it while they're going with speed forward. That's called a bottoms-up approach versus top-down, where you pass it to them while they're going downwards. Okay. So what if the other guy is going behind the net? Well, if the other person, you have to kind of read it. If you see the other person going, then just cut across. Just cut across and then swing this way. Okay. Usually your center will kind of follow and delay the timing. We'll talk more about that in practice, so that by the time this person receives by the time this forward receives the puck right here, your center you can have an easy center pass if you need it, or you could bake it off the board and your center can, or you can even hit the other forward who's usually gonna be, well, actually it's gonna be on the other side. The other forward who went across is gonna be on this side. You can possibly hit him too. Okay. Again, I know this is kind of confusing. I'll have a whole separate video on breaking out, but for now, what I want you defensemen to really focus on is coming back here and stopping up. Stop up, okay? Don't just always carry it out, because once you go past that net, this acts like kind of a screen. So if they have someone forechecking, you can always use that as kind of like a pick, okay? Once you expose yourself, you pretty much can't do anything. All you can do is just throw it out and hit somebody. And it's not that you can't skate out this way. You can sometimes, as long as you know you have a pass right away. Okay. Alright. So I know it's a lot. I will go more about this. But as we see here, so it's going to skate, and then it's just kind of fling it out, okay? And you're throwing away a possession. You're wasting a possession. And believe me, the other team's going to waste 50 possessions too. So, but ideally, this game is all about holding on to the puck. Okay, your team has the puck more. You're probably going to win. Captain Obvious statement, yes. But how to do that? Well, in order to accomplish that, you hold the puck right there and you don't give that possession away. Okay? All these little things add up. Alright, so good job. We changed on the fly. Okay, I won't talk about like a forecheck scheme or anything, but I will talk about angling here, okay? So, I believe that's Ellie, and yeah, this guy's a great skater. I think this guy is too, number 10. But this guy back here, like, you're making it way too easy for him, alright? The problem is, let's go ahead and bring this thing back up. So this guy's skating up. If you're playing defense, you need to angle properly. Okay, and this is another important thing. Angling, very, very important in defense. Okay, so you don't go right at the guy. Oops, what the heck? Hold on, sorry. All right, so you don't go right at the guy and try to take the puck from him. Okay, in order to angle properly, you need to match his speed and direction. So if it's going this fast, you need to skate in a way so that by the time he meets up with you, you're skating with him. Okay, and believe me, it's really hard to play against guys who angle correctly, even if they're not that fast. You can keep up with them. Okay, and so you want to figure out a way to skate with him. Okay, and then we'll also talk about pushing him to the board and all that, but just keep in mind for now, when a guy's starting to get a full steam ahead, you do not go right at the guy. Okay, you need to already be ready to turn and go with him. Sometimes you even have to just let him catch up to you. Okay, if you just let him catch up to you, and then you're gonna skate with him. Otherwise, he's just gonna walk right around you. And even some of our, you'll see later on, even some of the fast players, they'll just walk right around easily. Okay. See, so like that was a good example of Jesse actually. Let's go back real quick. But Jesse actually kind of matched his direction and speed, okay? And he went with the guy. So real quick, one more time. Come on. So skates up, walks around, and then yep. Because it doesn't matter if he puts the puck through you too. Alright, so another example, wasted possession, okay? You kind of just fling it out randomly, alright? Poise. Hang on to the puck. And if you're not sure what to do with it, you have somebody on the ground. You have Jesse, maybe is covered. You can just throw it to Caleb, or you skate it back. You skate it back, go to the quiet zone. I know this isn't typical of ice where you take it all the way back, but in roller it works really well where you just reset and you hang on to the puck. Yeah, I'm roller biased, alright, because I play a lot of roller, but if your team knows how to break out well, yeah, you can always just hold on to the puck and take it back behind the net. Yeah, the quiet zone. Okay, so you somehow ended up with the puck. Sorry, I guess I should have kept playing that. Okay. Okay, and good 2-on-1 here. Good job keeping your head up and passing. Just have to put a little more zip. Okay, there's a fine art to it. You don't want to do it too hard, but you also don't want to do it too soft. Because if you do it too soft, the goalie will see, he'll see the puck slowly gliding across, and he'll already anticipate that, the shot from the second guy. Okay, so it's got to be quick where he's looking at you, and he has like almost no time to push off and go across. Okay. So we see, hold on. I know sometimes it's kind of hard to see what's going on there. Okay. So, okay, here, remember, just ideally keep your body between him and the net. Don't worry about poking out the puck so much on their stick. You want to keep your body between them, and then they can't really do much. Okay. This is inconsequential. Nothing really happens because he just dumps it in. But Caleb, you want to make sure you skate with him and not let him skate past you. Okay. And here's another example. All right, you skate, stop up. Now I know you're not the defenseman, but it doesn't matter. You're the last guy behind, so you might as well act as the defenseman. And you want your team to set up. That's ideally, that's why I want you guys playing both, by the way, because like Brecken right here, it would actually be, I think it's Brecken, yeah. It'd be great if he acted as the forward where he breaks out towards the board this way, since this is the right time to do it. And Jesse, you would be the defenseman on this particular play. Okay, that's why, even though you guys are, you have positions, you want to do both because sometimes a situation will come up where you need to know how to play as a defenseman. So as I was saying, you want to stop up and let everyone set up. Okay. So we want someone coming down. So I think that's Ellie. You're going way up here. See, ideally, if Jesse stopped up, then you can come back this way. Okay, and then Brecken can either break out like down here, or he can go behind the net. Okay, you have a few options, but either way, that's why if you don't stop up, what happens is he just keeps skating, and he's just gonna fling it out to nobody. Okay, and that's partly the forward's fault too. I mean, in this case, Brecken's D-man, but he's playing as a forward. You want to give board support. Go towards the board. If you already see that he's going to fire it out. You don't want to throw it to the middle. You don't want Jesse to throw it in the middle and somebody like picks it off. Somebody picks it off on the boards, it won't be dangerous. Okay. So in your own zone, keep that. Don't put it in the middle of ice in general. You want to keep that towards the sides. Okay. So I'm only a couple minutes into the video and 20 minutes into the my recording. So hopefully it'll speed up at some point. Okay. Okay, so same thing, right? You let that guy kind of beat you a little bit. Just you gotta skate with him, stay with him. Technically, that guy shouldn't have just fired the puck hard. He should have just held on to it and stick handle his way in. Okay, so here you obviously cannot hold it. This is not a control breakout situation. The guy forechecking right on you, so yeah, you have to get it out as a defenseman. So good. Way to chip that out. Okay, and gotten more resistance. Okay, good. Good, Jesse. All right, so, well, here's the thing, Jesse. I know you said you want to pass more. So the way to do it is you have to recognize, okay, I'm skating up, and it's going to be kind of a 1-on-3 situation, okay? So that means somebody is open. You just have to find them. And for you other forwards, if you don't have the puck, the goal is find a way to support them, get into open space, and find a way to support, okay? If you don't have the puck and we're on offense, find a way to get into open space. Okay, and so yeah, you just kind of shot it. You had a couple guys though. You had Micah and you had, I think that's that Cash, I think. No, I'm not sure if Cash showed up yet. Oh, no, that's a AC. Okay. All right, so good example here. You take it back. Now you don't have to take it all the way back behind net. If you don't have to, you can just pass it across. Okay. If you have no pass across, yeah, then just take it behind the net. Okay, we almost coughed it. Not good. That's okay. Okay, so I'm going to just talk about real quick shooting. So you're shooting from way out there. I'm going to talk about shooting inside the house for a second. Hold on, hang on. Okay, so whenever you shoot the puck, you want to try to shoot from inside the house. Okay. Where is the house? What is the house? So I would kind of describe it anywhere from here to this dot, this post to this dot, and kind of like about that area. Okay. The harder your shot, I guess the farther you can shoot it out from. So like if your shot is really good and you can snipe, yeah, you can shoot from out here. But most guys, even in my adult leagues, can't. That's usually not ideal. House would be somewhere right about here, just above the face-off dot. All right. So you want to shoot inside this area if you have no rebounders. So like Jesse in this case, you saw, well, you're on the other side, but if you saw that you walked in, nobody around, nobody to crash the net, yeah, that. I mean, assuming the goalie is okay, you're pretty much never going to make that shot. Okay. Now, I guess you can argue the goalies aren't very good at this level, but even still, you want to make it a habit to try to get inside that house and shoot it. Okay. If you're not in there and there's no rebounders, then don't shoot. Figure out a way to delay and hang on to the puck. Yeah. Oops, sorry, I shouldn't have pulled that aside. Come on. Sorry, give me a sec. Okay. Let's continue. Okay, and you do have people trailing right there. Okay, so you walk in, you have a pass to your left to AC. Alright, so you want to become a passer, that's what it's going to take. It's going to take some smarts. You have to, once you get the puck, you have to kind of watch your own teammates right after you pick it up. Okay. And I know I'm talking about a ton of things, but just focus on those 6 things well, I'll put at the beginning of the video. That thing I typed up. Alright, so here, yeah, Brecken, you're going to do this a lot. Headman the puck, okay? As a defenseman especially, your job isn't to carry the puck in. Your job is to headman it to forward. There are times, obviously, where you should skate it in. And you do pretty well, a lot of the times. But just saying, there's plenty of times you can headman it too. As a defenseman, you primarily want to headman. Because now you're just slowing Jesse down. Okay? And you don't want to just 1-on-3 everybody. I mean, it works at this level, but at the higher level, it will not fly because everyone plays much better defense. Right, this is pretty quick. Again, I want to talk about offensive zone face-off, like our responsibilities. I'll do that in a separate video. Okay, now you'll notice this guy's calling for the puck. I'm not going to talk too much about their team, but this guy's calling for the puck. So there's a couple problems with this. First, this guy can't really see him, okay? And maybe you can hear him, but you want to be in a passing lane. So what that means is that if you're calling for the puck, you got to make sure somebody on our team can't pick that pass off, and that doesn't look like a very safe pass, okay? Secondly, there's no speed going forward. Okay, if he gets the puck, it still won't do much. Now he's got to stop. Like he'll get the puck stationary, then he's got to start picking up his feet and then going. Okay. So it won't accomplish much. And remember, for us as a defensive cover, more towards the middle. Okay, more towards the middle. Once so that guy doesn't receive and just blast away. But anyway, like I said, I'm not going to talk too much about their team. So he's still calling for it, but understand it's pretty tough for him to even see that, the guy with the puck. Here I just want to talk about real quick. Cash. Great move beating these guys. As forwards, recognize he's the last guy back, so be sure to cover him. Alright? He coughs that up, you guys have to, one of you two have to cover him. Alright? And that's actually a great opportunity for Cash to dangle his way in. Makes a nice move there. Nice move on that guy. Got a shot through. Okay. Okay. Next. Alright, so in general, yeah, you want to take it wide, but if you're the first man into the zone, try to take it wide. Sometimes you can't do anything about it. Like in this case, I think it's alright. But just know when you take it up the middle, you're going to get this, where there's like 4 guys collapsing on you. So you got to figure out how to dish it right away. Alright, so, come on. It's coming up soon right here. Alright. So, this is kind of so as a defenseman, it's more important to I know you want to hold the puck in the zone, keep the puck into the offensive zone, but and hold the blue line, whatever. But I think more importantly, you do not give up the breakaway. So what that means is sometimes I'll be willing to let the puck get out of the zone as long as this guy doesn't have a chance to get out. Okay, that would be the worst case scenario. Okay. Think about, the risk versus reward. Reward is you keep the puck in. The risk is that guy gets a breakaway. So you want almost no chance of that happening. As the other defenseman, this is where you really have to see that, right? The puck goes on this side. You have to already come outside the zone and anticipate this. Especially as a defenseman, prepare for the worst, okay? Not hoping for the worst, but just preparing for that in case something like that happens. Okay, remember, defensemen are supposed to be smart, responsible. Okay. So with that in mind, so you kind of wait to see if you win the battle, and then you skate it back. All right. And in all fairness, like I said before, Ethan he's never really played D. With that in mind, look who catches him. Okay, great job back checking again. That's when you have to skate hard, guys. I can't emphasize that enough. All right, it's more important to use your energy to make plays like this. So great job on Jacob. All right, I think that's Austin here. Austin, you gotta catch that guy before you. Jake caught him before you did, and you had like 2 steps on him. So, that's what I'm looking for in my centers, okay? To really backcheck and help out the D sometimes. And great job right there, Jacob. And Jacob wasn't a center that game, but he was a winger. But it doesn't matter, as a forward, you should be coming back. All right, so again, we see this play. Okay, what should you do? Stop up. If you expose, that's fine. And the pass to Ellie would actually be okay right now, especially when this guy is kind of far from her. But she has no speed going up. So Ellie, if you don't have speed, as soon as you get it, you should look to you want to pass to a center. It should not be Cash because he's the last guy back. But either the center or you bank it off the board or you hold on to it, right? But if you make that center pass, you have to be sure. Okay, technically, you need a center to come up and swing for you. Yeah. But anyway, that's why best option for defenseman, stop up right here. Okay, instead we gave another position. Okay, and that's gonna happen a lot at this level. I think both teams just gonna just throw away possessions like it's candy. Okay, good D right here, Ethan. Hold on, we're gonna see it come up right here. Yeah, she actually has she should have bodied you out. But you somehow got to it. So what she should have probably done was turn her body this way to shield you out, okay? Remember, put her body between the puck and the other player. Alright, great job, Ethan. Way to win that battle. Okay. And here, you did make a... Yeah, that barely snuck through, right? Use the board. Use the board, or better yet, you skate to the quiet zone, okay? It's a hard arrow. It's harder to draw with a mouse, guys. Okay. And unfortunately, he took the puck because of that. And that guy makes a good pass. This is what I mean. Great vision. And Slacker with another save. Another key save. This next stretch is about 3 minutes. No stoppage. You know what? I guess let me might as well talk about how to play some team defense. I won't go into too many specifics, but in general, what you want to do with your defenseman is you kind of want to cover this area. The other defenseman covers this area. Let's see, your forwards are gonna put a circle for forward about this area. The other forward covers about this area. Okay, so you'll notice there's like a box, right? And so you also have a center, and what usually happens is wherever the puck is, so like let's say the puck is here, whoever's closest to it is just gonna go there. Okay, and then your center will usually cover that spot. Okay, to help out. Oops, sorry, I can't draw this. But your other center will, so you have somebody, hold on, let me redraw this. Hang on. Okay, there we go. Hopefully this is easier to see. So basically you have a box right here, you'll notice, right, with these 4 players, and 1 person going after the puck. In general, whoever's closest to the puck, just go after it. So if, I don't know, the other team gets the puck and they pass it right away this way to their other defense in here, then he's going to kind of go out to the puck, and the center will cover his position, defense and covers there. So, it's called a box +1. I won't go in depth with it, but in general, you're going to have 4 guys stay in a box, and whoever's closest to the puck goes after it, right? And then let's see, makes a pass this way. Then you're going to step up, and the center will cover, drop back. The goal of this defense, by the way, is to just keep the puck on the outside. Okay, keep the puck on the outside. Don't let it come right into this danger zone. Alright, I don't know, perhaps he throws it to the player here. Then you go after him. Okay. What I don't want to see, though, is what I was seeing in the game. Like, we'll see this person just come all the way down, and it's like, oh, we got problems. So now you have a bunch of other players, like, just walk right, oops, whatever. Come on. So another player would just kind of walk right in, as he pleases. Okay. So you forwards, especially that are meaning the wingers, you want to cover kind of more this higher area. Okay. You don't need to go in too low, not very often. Okay. All right. So anyway, that's the that should be our general defensive scheme. Okay. It's tough to do if we don't practice, but at least I have a general. Hopefully, I have at least a slight idea of what to do. Okay. For the other team, so don't ever do this. So you see this guy's kind of waiting for a pass, and then he just starts skating forward without looking at it. You don't want to do that. You always want to keep your eye on the puck if possible. Always be aware of where it is. And I always tell you guys, I heard a coach tell me, eyeballs and pass, which is a good meaning, look up and pass, right? So you did kind of look up, but at the same time, you gotta make sure the other person's watching, right? That's not really his fault. It was kind of bang bang, where right when he wanted to pass, the guy turned his head. Yeah. See, so don't do that. You're not supposed to just skate forward and not look at anything. Okay. Anyway, so we get the puck. What should we do? So this you can throw it here at quiet zone, right? But this time you don't really need to. You have this guy as perfect to headman right to. Okay. I think he passed to somebody else. Unfortunately, yeah, made it a little bit tougher, but that's all right. Still got it. I think that's AC. Okay, and don't do this either. Very common play lower levels. Yeah, the blind pass to the middle. All right. Now I hear a lot of players say, "Oh, just throw it up the middle, see what happens. You might get lucky." And the worst part is, I hate when the puck goes in, and they got lucky because it's a very, very low percentage play. What you're essentially doing is just giving the other team the puck, which you don't want to do. So it's a common habit, but try not to just throw it blindly up the middle. You want to make sure someone is there. All right. So they get this guy with the puck. They keep up with his body, all right? And so he did get around you, Caleb. And this guy is really tough to handle. He's got some speed. For you, Brecken, great help there. Great job recognizing that your teammate got beat. Because your man is technically this guy, okay? As defense, you're supposed to cover your man on these little rushes, but you saw that he got beat, so you just swung over and helped. It's a great awareness there. It is a slight gamble here. If you're gonna go right to him, yeah, once you decide to go to him, your guy's wide open there, right? So you gotta just hurry up and get in his face, right? So that's a gamble. You can play it like a 2-on-1 if you wanted to. Okay, and it works out well. All right, skate up, and this is don't make this a habit, guys. As the forward, you don't want to dangle out of the zone. Okay, if you cough that up, that's a huge blunder. If you're gonna dangle out of the zone, it's got to be a sure thing. Okay. And that looked pretty good. That looked like Jesse would almost never cough that up. I will say this, Jesse. You can dangle like that, then dangle this guy. Don't make these type of shots here. And he got blocked. Okay, and he's barely inside the house. So it's not necessarily a bad shot, but I think with your skill, Jesse, you can just dangle right around the guy. So rather than shoot from way back there, just fake a shot or make a move, toe drag him, whatever. This is the time to really practice the one-on-one. This is the exact right time to do it. Now, with that in mind, as a passer, and one of my strengths personally is that I'm a passer. When you get the puck right here, you always want to kind of glance back real quick to see who's catching up, and I believe that's AC. So AC, especially with his speed, he's going to beat this guy. So what you can do instead is pretend like you're going to one-on-one, go a little bit wide, and then let AC just walk in, and then you pass it to him. Okay? That's where you need a little bit of awareness. It just, you want to recognize it right here. Okay, you have the puck, and you see AC on your left. That's when you can glance back, see AC on your left. Micah, you also want to help join in, okay? So don't just lollygag it back. You want to really get in there in case he does catch AC. You'll be a third guy wide open. I think you are, by the way. I think. Yeah, nobody's around you, okay? So there'll be cases where maybe it's just a straight 2-on-2, and instead of skating all the way in, maybe if you can like slow the play down so you can catch up. Okay. So as that third guy, you don't lollygag it back. You want to really push it forward with nobody on you. All right, so let's play through. Gets blocked. Okay, and actually the puck did happen to get to you. Sorry, let me delete that thing. Okay. Good, good. See, and what is that? It's not Paulson. No, it's not. I can't tell who that is on their team. But it looks like he just dumped it in. So that's what I mean by giving away positions. Don't just give away the position. If you can't, this is great defense on both parts. Right, Brecken forced him wide. If you can't get in, then you're gonna button hook. Okay, so that means you skate in and you button hook. Now, yeah, I'm talking about their team. I'll do that from time to time. And if you have to go out of the zone, then go out of the zone. I don't think it's that big a deal. You don't always have to keep the puck in your own zone. More important is possession. Possession, possession, possession. The name of this game is possession. All right. Come on, Caleb. Get to it. Get to it. Hustle for it. All right, and blind throw around the boards. Now you want to do this when you're getting pressured or you're tired. In this case, you have plenty of options. So what should you do with it? Take the puck, go to the quiet zone. You guys also want to talk to him. You're like Jesse, Caleb. You guys want to talk to him and say, control, control, control. Meaning he has time and he can just skate it. Right? He doesn't have to like panic and throw it out. This is something I'll develop with time called poise. Okay, poise, where you have the patience, and you have the sense to just hold the puck as opposed to panicking. Okay, poise is the opposite of panic. You want to show poise in this game. All right, so once again, she will curl out. And this time, you can keep curling. And like I said before, it's not that you can't do that. It's just usually you only have it pass. And in this case, I guess you have Micah there. You forwards present a target. And what do I mean by present a target? Put your stick down. Stick down and show him where you want the puck. And so he goes around. Right, and yeah, so I mean, this is what I mean by you don't really want to do this as a defenseman, right? This should not be your intention. With that too, you'd rather headman to Jesse right there. Headman to Jesse so you don't make him useless. By you skating in, now Jesse's still kind of in the play, I guess, but in general, headman the puck, okay, especially as a defenseman. Now you the forwards, you see him go up, yeah, you guys better cover him. Okay. And with that in mind, we have a 3-on-2. So we gotta call 3-2. This guy is supposed to cover AC, and AC does a great job hustling in. AC is using all his energy to go in, but unfortunately, just like my rec league team, we never hit that third man, and you're just wasting his energy. Okay, so it's 2-on-2, or I'm sorry, it's a 3-on-2. It looks like a 2-on-2, but you have AC trailing, and AC, that's where you want to just yell trailer, 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 okay? And he'll have a wide open shot. Ideally, that's what you want to do. Turn these, make these 3-on-2s and hit that point man. Okay, Jesse will take a man. The other guy's gonna be in your face, and then you hit the open man. So unfortunately, you wasted it though. Okay, you wasted it, shot it. I wasn't a terrible shot, I guess. It was kind of inside the house, but the best play would have been to AC. The hard part is the hard part of practice, I guess, at your level is when you guys have full steam ahead, you still want to have the awareness and have your head up for your teammates. That's the tricky part, and you're not going to learn it right away. It's going to take a little patience. Okay, so here, same deal. Hold on to the puck. All right, there's nobody there. You can dump and chase, but it's going to take a lot of energy, and you have no help. If a better play for you, Jesse, would just be just curl it back. You have the puck. Just take it back. Okay, you're one of the most sure-handed guys, but one of the best puck handlers in this league. Just hang on to it. Go in, and then just cut back and hang on to it, or pass it to Brecken after. Go. Right, good little breakout. Oops. All right, and if this happens where if you angle incorrectly or you go for the puck and you miss it like this, I guess it's kind of a goon thing to do, but get in his way. So like you miss the puck and oops, yeah, you just get in the guy's way, okay? And you're not shoving him down. That was like really well done. After missing the puck, that was like perfectly played. Where you went to the guy and you just kind of get in his way and slow him down. Yeah. All right, and yeah, unfortunately, yeah, that guy's too fast. Oh, off the post. Um, this is where angling is going to come into play. Okay, he got to step on you. You have to already start coming back this way. You don't want to follow him because he's too fast. So it's just going to cut in and get across you. So you have to already be into that point. Okay. So off the post almost. He actually could have seen, and this is what I mean, vision. Great play would have been one of two things. You can pass it to him, but I bet you he didn't even know there's a guy there. Or you just walk all the way around. Take your time. Right. Well, he won't score anyway, but oops. And you see, don't get down on yourself. Just keep playing. Slacking another big save. Oops. Gotta get that out of the zone. Okay, and again, panic play, right? This is where really good teams, you figure out how to control the puck. So ideally, you just throw it to the quiet zone and let Caleb go and pick it up. But you should, you want to anticipate this and already go back to the quiet zone. Okay. Maintain possession. Name of the game. Don't just throw away the puck. And sometimes you have to. You have to when there's a bunch of guys right on you and everything. But that's where the good players, they'll figure out a way to just control it. Okay. Oh man. Okay. So once again, you know what I'm gonna say? Instead of taking the puck and going this way, now I can't see what's going on, so maybe that is an okay play. But ideally, just throw it back there. Either skate it back there or pass it back there. Someone's there. Okay, good. Now this is a great time to skate up. That's the proper time to skate up. All right. I think that was perfect. And try to use your teammates. Figure out a way to use your teammates. And okay. And by the way, these shots, they could be outside the house. Remember, especially with a man crashing, it's not bad. If you could just get on the pads, AC will be all by himself. Okay, so you don't have to snipe everything. I know everybody wants to hit a corner, but sometimes if it's hard, if you have to get around a guy and it's in your face, sometimes just shoot at the pads and let your teammates get that wide open rebound. That's a long segment. All right, skate. Oh, nice job, Brecken. Almost went by you, but did get him. That's what I call the all or nothing, by the way. Now, technically, like I said before, you want to match his speed, all right? Because if you miss that, it's game over. You want to match his speed so you can poke and still skate backwards in case you miss. Okay, and good danglers will just get that around you. Okay, good. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Skate back, Brecken. Oh, never mind. Okay. Oh. And look at this. Wide open. Alright. Poise. That's a poise, but you don't just panic and just get it to the net. You look up. Look up and you make the pass, right? And everyone's looking at the puck. Right, everyone's always watching the puck, right? And great save by Martin again. Everyone's always watching the puck, so you get one level better and you figure out how to feed these guys. That's what makes you a great player. So we win the face-off. Instead of throwing it forward, throw it behind the net. Okay, Cash, stop up. Stop up right here. Stop up unless you know you have a pass skating that way. And the only thing is, if when you guys try to skate it up like this, like I said before, you don't want to dangle your way out, alright? It's good. A little dangerous. But you're making another forward just slow down and putting her in a useless spot. Oh, almost angled wrong. So, remember, match the speed, alright? If that guy puts the puck through you, you have to imagine you're not going after the puck really as a defenseman. You're just staying with the body. So if that puck goes through, you should technically still be with the body. Okay, body up, not puck watching, okay? Body up. And Ethan, so you did this hold the puck too long thing again, right? Yeah, you want to get rid of it right away. So once you get to this point, yeah, either you want to throw it to the board right away. Now, of course, this is not a controlled breakout. This is a pressured breakout, okay? So when that happens, yeah, you guys want to get to the board. So Ethan can just fire it on the board right away. I think that's Jake, right there. With that, you can skate a little bit this way and then just drop it off to Cash right here. And then that'll turn it into a controlled breakout. Alright, and unfortunately nothing happens. So one thing about this I'm going to discuss real fast. So on defense, if this puck is 50-50, should Cash walk in and help? Okay, that's a question. And to that, in general, I'm going to say no most of the times, okay? It's more important that Cash covers this guy on defense, okay? So if two guys are battling it, a 50-50 board, then you match them. So like if this second guy comes in, then Cash can go ahead and jump in. Right? What you don't want to do is though jump in and then the guy digs out and passes to a guy wide open, okay? Now on offense, I would say it's the other way around. Okay, on offense, when you have two guys battling it, the second guy just walk right in and pick up the puck. Don't wait for him to dig it out, unless you're sure he can get it out. Okay. And good, you did get it out, kind of. I think we sort of coughed it here. Okay, good block. Now here you have a couple options. Yeah, could do that. But you forwards have to anticipate. Again, you can tell there's only options on that board, so you have to hurry up and get there before these guys close in on you. Right? It's either you or it's either Ellie getting there. So you can do that, or again, as a smart defenseman, I would just take it to the quiet zone behind the net. Okay, and retreat. And you hold on to the puck. Okay, so now they have two guys. This is Ryan. They have two guys, so match them. Now you're going to match them. Get the second defenseman in there. You guys make sure no other third guy just, like, sneaks in. Okay. It's a good example right here. Okay. Oh, almost got them. All right. So on this next segment, you're going to see us scrambling like crazy, where everyone's just kind of running around. So just to simplify things, I won't go over the responsibilities too much, but just a quick thing with the face-offs. We should probably line up something like this. Different coaches will have it different ways. Sometimes coaches will have like the defense in there instead, and both wingers on the other side. But just to make things simple, I'm going to keep it like this, especially because if a new player comes in or a new team or people didn't watch a video, this is how they naturally line up anyway. You can also switch these two around, I guess, because if the puck goes this way, typically you want this person to cut in and try to pick that off if they can. Either way is fine. But the more important thing is you're going to come in and block that any type of shot or if the pass goes that way, if they win the face-off, right? Like I said, I won't talk about the whole assignment thing, but in general, we're going to line up something like this. Okay, center, you're going to cover him. You're going to go up here. If we lose, he's going to drop in to cover this guy. not necessarily covering a guy. Remember, we're gonna mainly play it positionally. Okay, so you come up here, gonna get into our box. Come on. And so if you happen to win the puck, like, oh, come on, this way. That's kind of how it's gonna look like. Okay. All right. Anyway, so we'll see here. Ellie lining up here. Our two defensemen are back there, which is probably not good. And again, we pushed it forward, right? So it's not all about going up, 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 forward, all right? It's a control game. You throw it back, put it in the quiet zone. All right? And you get the shot. Good save, Martin. Okay, everyone's running around. We got all 5 guys down here. It's not looking pretty. I believe that's Cash. Yeah, probably. So again, you got time. You guys got to tell him when he has time too. Okay, talk to him. Talk. Tell him he has time. So you're gonna, instead of flinging it out, you're just gonna hold on to the puck. This guy's slowly creeping in on you. So fine, if he forechecks you, you can just go around him. Okay, just go around him. And I'm confident enough in your stick handling that you can stick handle in front of the goalie without like coughing it up. Okay. With that though, we give him the puck. Okay, good job, Martin. All right. We are going to be facing a flurry of pressure here. Yeah, so you see we're all over the place, right? You have, well, we'll see. Okay, so now you have like Brecken kind of at the top. Everyone's mixing and so get that out, Yeah, this guy wide open, 32. Oh, that was great. Great way to use his body, by the way. You see what he did? 32. Look at this. He takes it. Someone's putting pressure, and boom. He immediately puts his body in the puck, puts the puck away, and puts his body between it. Perfect. Okay, and great pass too. Whoops. She walks in, fires almost. I think that skimmed off the post. Okay. Now remember, eyeballs and pass, right? You're not throwing it blind. If anything, so in this flurry type of situation, you could throw it back to the quiet zone as hard as you can, but it's on the backhand. And with this much pressure, maybe it's best to just chip it out. Okay, you guys have to sense when it's better to try to control or chip out. If we try to control and we cough it again, it's going to be a long shift. Okay, so here, again, you kind of panic threw it out, skated a little bit. Yeah, you're facing a little soft pressure, but I feel like you can hang on to it, especially with your ability. Okay, everyone's running everywhere. Great pass, great save. But one thing I liked what they did was, so this guy's standing in front. I'm going to talk more about this. Well, I mean, it was inadvertent. It wasn't intentional, but a lot of guys just sit here in front of the net, and I don't really like that. I guess you'll do that sometimes with your center. You have the center parked here in front of the net for a shot. But if this guy has no shot, you have to always be ready on your feet to go behind the net to support or in front of the net, all right? This board support. Remember, support means you open yourself up for a pass, right? By just standing here and just, you know, you're just wrestling with the other guy. You're wasting your energy. Yeah. So yeah, she's quick to get to the foot. Quick to get to the puck. Made a great pass there. Have pride in your face-offs, by the way, guys. Win it like it means something, okay? Pride in your face-offs. Win every one of them. All right, and we gotta get that out. Get it out. Ugh. Oop. All right, so yeah, here it's in a dangerous. The puck's definitely in a dangerous zone. So you guys gotta talk to it right away, okay? I mean, if anything, you probably should fire in that corner. You don't want to throw it blind that way because the other team could easily be there. Yeah, throw it into a corner if you're not sure. If this guy wasn't in your way, I'd tell you just skate it behind the net. Okay. A lot of pressure here. Okay, so this, another deal. Headman. You got a headman right there. Headman. By you not headmanning it, you're basically making Jacob useless. Okay. And it's very predictable. Walk in, fire. Skate in, fire. Right? Yeah. Okay. Are you inside or outside the house? Okay, that's pretty far. Pretty far and not too many rebounders. Okay, figure out a way to get inside the house, get closer, or hang on to it, make a pass. I mean, most guys are going to play like that, you know, walk in, shoot, okay, and it's very predictable. Very easy for, I mean, if I was playing, very easy for me to stop. Hold on, let me watch this segment one more time. Okay, actually, so I just checked my notes. There's nothing significant that happens. That's pretty much the end of the period. So this is a long video, hour long. Yeah, pace yourself, right? It's just the first period. The other ones, next two will be shorter. Next two will definitely be shorter because I probably explained a lot of stuff I need to do. Next two, I'm just going to repeat stuff. Okay, see you in